So we're going to start from shloka number 56. உங்கள்கிட்ட ஸ்கிரிப்ட் இருக்கு இல்லையா சித்ரா?
என்கிட்ட இருக்கே குமார்.
ஓகே, 56 நம்பர் ஸ்லோகா.
ஓகே.
சரி. ஓம் கணானாம் த்வா கணபதிகம் அவாமஹே கவிம் கவீனாம் உபமஸ்ரவஸ்தமம் ஜேஷ்டராஜம் பிரம்மணாம் பிரம்மணஸ்பத ஆனுஷ்ண்மன்னோதிவசீத சாதனம் ஸ்ரீமகாகணபதயே நமः. பிரணோ தேவி சரஸ்வதி வாச்சே பிர்வாஜினீவதி தீனாமவித்ரேவதோ மகாசரஸ்வத்யை நமः. குருர்பிரம்மா குருர்விஷ்ணு குருர்தேவோ மகேஸ்வரः குருः சாட்சாத் பரம் பிரம்மா தஸ்மை ஸ்ரீகுரவே நமः. குருவே சர்வலோகானாं விஷஜே பவரோகிணாம் विधये सर्वविद्यानां श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. अस्मिन् गुरुचरणारविन्दाभ्यां नमः. देवीं वाचमजनेन्द्रदेवाः तां विश्वरूपा पशवो वदन्ति सा नो मन्द्रेषु मूर्जन्दुहाना धेनुर्वागस्मानुपतिष्ठितैतु व्यासं वसिष्ठनप्तारं शक्ते पौत्रमकल्मषं पराशरात्मजं वन्दे शुकतातं तपोनिधिं व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः. श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः. शिवशक्तिसमारम्भां भास्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मश्रीनाथपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां. श्रीललितामहात्रिपुरसुन्दरी समेत श्रीचन्द्रमौळीश्वराय नमः. श्रीकाञ्चीकामकोटिपीठाधिपति जगद्गुरु श्रीशङ्कराचार्य श्रीचरणयोः प्रणामाः. श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः. श्लोका नंबर 56. अजो महार्हस्वाभाव्यो जिता मित्रः प्रमोदनः. अजो महार्हस्वाभाव्यो जिता मित्रः प्रमोदनः. आनन्दो नन्दनो नन्दः सत्यधर्मा त्रिविक्रमः. आनन्दो नन्दनो नन्दः सत्यधर्मा त्रिविक्रमः. The meaning of this is he is unborn. Unborn means unborn from the womb. He is of supreme worth. He is of supreme nature. He is the conqueror of foes, F-O-E-S, or enemies. He is the joyous. He is the bliss itself. He is the giver of joy. He is the bringer of joy. And he is of true dharma. He stands for true dharma. And he is known for the three cosmic strides. Ajaha means unborn. The reason unborn means he is Adi. He is not born from somebody. So he is Adi. And that is the meaning of unborn. He is of supreme worth, which is Maharhaha, worthy of supreme worship. Swabhavyah, of his innate supreme nature. Jita Mitraha, which is also Jita Amitraha, conqueror of enemies. Mitrana, friends, Amitraha, enemies. Jita means winning, conqueror of enemies. Here, the main point is you need to just start getting used to the whole notion of paying attention to the subtle parts. So it's not the physical enemies or from the outside. It's also the inner enemies. So there are several inner enemies that we have to identify and destroy those enemies ourselves. Pramodanaha, the joyous. Anandaha, the bliss itself. Nandanaha, the joy giver. Nandaha, he is the joyful sustainer of his devotees as the fosterer of Nanda, which is joy. Satya Dharma, of unbroken truth and dharma. Trivikramaha, reference to his three cosmic strides. Obviously, that is reference to Vamanavatara. So in this shloka, bliss and the Vamana avatara converge. Shloka number 57. Maharshih Kapilacharyah Kritagno Medinipatihi. Maharshih Kapilacharyah Kritagno Medinipatihi. The next line, the first word has to be split into three parts. Tripada, Tridasha, Adhyaksho. So, when you chant it together, Tripadas Tridashadhyaksho Mahashrangah Kritantakrit. Tripadas Tridashadhyaksho Mahashrangah Kritantakrit. The literal meaning of this shloka is, he is the great seer, S-E-E-R, or the sage, Kapila. So I had given the homework to the morning class, find out more about who is sage Kapila. What is he known for? He is the acknowledger. We will soon know what he is, the acknowledger of what. This is the danger of having electronic devices by your side. This device has picked something that I was saying, now automatically sending my entire explanation of Vishnu Sahasranamam by chat to somebody. So be very careful. See, he is the Lord of the earth. And he's also known for his three cosmic strides. He is the overseer of 33 gods. He is the great horned one. Horn is like, what do you call? Tamil, they say kombu. I forget in Hindi what they call it as sheng, the horns. He is the finisher or ender of the action. So, Maharshi Kapilacharya, the great seer Kapila or sage Kapila, who is also the founder of Sankhya. Again, if you don't know what is Sankhya, find out what that is, or you can wait for the Vedic Sampradaya Vidyapitha, in which all this will be explained. Kritagnaha. Kru itself means anything to do with action or deed. So Kritagnaha is the acknowledger of every deed done by the devotee. So whatever you do, good or bad, is there overseeing you. Medini Patihi, Lord of the earth. Tripadaha, three cosmic strides. Tridasadhyakshaha, overseer of 33 gods. Mahashringaha, the great horned one, referencing his Matsya form, towing the boat. Kritantakrit, the one who brings every karma to its end, the finisher. So the convergence of, there are various aspects of Sankhya founded by Kapilacharya, the Vamana Avatara, and the cosmic governance. They all converge in this particular shloka. Shloka number 58. Mahavaraho Govindas सुषेणः कनकाङ्गदी महावराहो गोविन्दस् सुषेणः कनकाङ्गदी गुह्यो गभीरो गहनो गुप्तश्चक्रगदाधरः गुह्यो गभीरो गहनो गुप्तश्चक्रगदाधरः. Here the reference is to the great Varaha. He is also known as the knower of the cow and the protector of the cow, known by the name Govinda. He has a beautiful army, not his own Narayana Sena that we're talking about, but also army of devotees and weapons. That is the reference here. He is golden armleted. He is the secret. He is deep. He is impenetrable. One more time, you must be bored when I keep referencing this. When we say impenetrable, our general tendency is to think about in the physical terms. Everything is for physical for us. So you need to unlearn that practice in your nature and then start recognizing all the subtle aspects, or what we call it as the principles. Then you will understand the deeper meaning of all these shlokas. He is the hidden, and he is the one who bears the disc, which is Sudarshana Chakra, and the mace, Gada. So he is Mahavaraha, the great boar that lifted the earth, Boar, boar that lifted the earth. Govindaha, he is the knower, the finder and protector of cows, not only the cows but also the souls, and is also the protector of the Veda. So I asked this question in the morning. How many of you know why cow has been given that sacred status in our system? And also why scientifically we are recommended not to eat beef? Does anybody know the answer? Even if you don't know, you can unmute and say you don't know. That's okay. Very serious class. Nobody wants to say anything or raise their
I
finger.
don't know, really don't know.
Cherry. That's okay. But if I teach here, then you should next time you should say yes, I know for sure. Confident or Inga, you must be able to talk about it. First and the foremost, we keep referencing everything as God. There are all the gods reside in cow, including Sri Lakshmi. Scientifically, if you see the product that the cow gives, the milk and its derivatives, milk, from milk you get yogurt, from yogurt you get butter, from butter you get ghee. All of these are critical elements in our nutrition. Second, consumption of milk cannot be treated lightly like any other liquid. It's a very well known fact scientifically that the kind of milk that you take can impact your DNA. Are you familiar with the term Jallikattu in the south?
Yeah,
Do you know anything about it?
Not really.
Okay. It is more popularly known for what it is not. And those who live abroad, equally, they compare effortlessly Jallikattu to the rodeo game in the US. It is not about rodeo. It's not about making the cows run and compete. That is just for fun once a year. That's a laukikam part of it, fun. Jallikattu is full of science. There were about 1500 species of native cows in India. The whole science of Jallikattu is where, for generations, people in our villages used to protect the species that they have by ensuring the மாட்டு தொட்டில் இருக்குன்னு சொல்லுவோம். Means each house had a மாட்டு தொட்டில் or the cows tied to the front of the house or the rear of the house, and they will make sure that there are multiple cows and they are allowed to mate, and there are calves. So the whole reproduction cycle is maintained, and it is a customary practice for the lady of the house to go and milk the cow in the morning. There are no bottling concepts, packaging concepts, or plastic bags, polythene bags, nothing. No plastic bottles. Freshly milk is what is being used for coffee. From there, tair more and butter and ghee. It is because they want only that milk from the legacy of family cows for generations to be fed to their children and family members. So it is maintained from a nutritional aspect and as well as to preserve this native species. Unfortunately, A, over generations, people never bothered to carry forward the knowledge. B, found it very embarrassing to keep a cow at home. C, poor people could not maintain it. And several other factors typical of Indian context. And when people get swayed with the Western philosophy and Western culture, most people are blind to what is happening to them. So there has been a very, very well planned project. I won't name, but those cows are called New Jersey cows for a specific reason. These were offered to these farmers to say, okay, you take two New Jersey cow and you give me your one cow that you are not able to maintain. New Jersey cows are easy to maintain, cheap to maintain, blah, 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 blah. That was actually a plan, sabotage plan. By the time the people realized that it is a sabotage plan, it was too late. But from 1500 native species, right now there are only three, and those three are preserved by people who are following the Jallikattu principle. That is the secret. You try to take away those cows from them, they'll kill you. That's how near and dear it is to them. Second of all, I'm going to give you the answer for the second question, why you cannot eat beef. When you slaughter the cow, it gets to a very high level of emotional stress. And in that state, if you have any piece of flesh with blood all over, and if you consume that, it has been scientifically established that it alters your emotional quotient and again your DNA. That is the reason why, because its cow's emotions are supposedly closest to the human of all the animals. This has been explained by many people. If you happen to watch some of those videos, you'll know, or you can take this lesson from today. It will give you a very good idea of how deep and scientific our systems are. It's nothing to do with blind faith. So, go Samrakshanam is a very big movement. Millions of people are involved in that to protect it. And one last statement, if you have ever been to your village where you have stayed there for days with cows tied, unfortunately, if you have had a death in the family, now that will be the outer house. It may not be inside or connected to our house. That could be across the street, outside outer house. And if there is a death in the family on this side, I don't know how they get to know it. They will actually cry. So I have virtually seen this in my growing up years. It's not about a hearsay story. So they are the closest to humans from an emotional standpoint. So Go Samrakshanam is a very big deal. Last scientific benefit is the byproducts that comes from the cow, other than the milk, the urine and cow dung. They have got medicinal value. They are supposedly good for prevention of cancer. But those who don't want to know, those who want to just mock without even reading or even validating anything, they love to make fun of us. And because some people make fun of us, others who have not educated themselves feel very embarrassed to even drink a cow urine. See how can somebody drink? How can somebody eat cow dung? The very thought is very allergic to many people. What you don't realize is that when you put the compost in your plants and for growing your plants, the compost is nothing but full of cow dung. So if it comes through the plants and the roots and the fruits, it's okay to have it. But if you have it direct, it is a. But I would recommend, if you have not done, try to have panchagavyam, fresh panchagavyam, not what is available in Giri stores or Vivek flowers, because they are not panchagavyam. So much so for the significance of cows in our lives. Sushenaha, beautiful army of devotees and weapons. Was this helpful? Additional information? Chitra, Lalita, Rekha, Dr. Savita. Maybe
Yeah, very much.
some
Very
of you,
much.
some of you may already know it, but I thought I'll give you the full.
That's
whole.
good information.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Kanakangadi with golden armlets. Bracelet mari armlets. Guhyaha, the secret or hidden. Now, when you say Guhya, secret means again our thought will go for physical aspects. Here, you must also imagine the inner heart, which means God is residing in your heart. Gabhiraha, deep beyond fathom, whatever you can fathom or imagine, it is deep beyond that. Gahanaha, impenetrable to the unfaithful. So, one more time, don't look at the physical aspect of it, focus on the subtle aspect. If you are not able to do sadhana, if you are not able to do activate your energies, shaktis within your body, you will not be able to reach him, reach God. So that is what is being meant by impenetrable. So there's nothing like a physical barrier. It's not physical. It's all about you can't reach it. Guptaha, again, it references hidden or the protected and protecting. Chakra Gadadharaha, bearer of the Sudarshana Chakra and the mace. Do you know what is the mace? No?
One of the weapons.
Gada. Gadai.
Mm.
Mace na gadai. Gada. Not gadha. Gadha means donkey. So it be very
Donkey,
careful.
yeah.
So very, very careful. Gada. Da for Damayanti. Gada. Anybody knows the name of the Gada of Lord Vishnu? Now, these are additional things that the USA batch is getting. I forgot. I didn't talk about it in the morning batch. So you're getting some additional information than the morning batch. It's called Kaumodaki Gada. It's a special name for that. So in this shloka, the avatara and the mystery aspect of Lord Vishnu, they converge. Shloka number 59. Vedhaswangojitah Krishno दृढ़ः संकर्षणोच्युतः वेदास्वाङ्गोजितः कृष्णो दृढ़ः संकर्षणोच्युतः. Here if you see Vedaha, Vedhaha, it is Dha for Dhanam Dhanyam. There is a difference between Veda and Vedha. How many of you know Veda? Meaning of Veda? Too many questions, huh? It's very scary to attend your class. You keep on asking a lot of questions. Vedas means Vedam, Vedam. So do the homework, find out what is the meaning of Vedam. What is the root verb, root of Veda. Otherwise, you can do cheating. You can go and watch my YouTube video of the new batch for Veda class that I started, and I've explained it in that class. Just last Sunday, 4 or 5 days ago.
Okay, the Google meaning of Veda, not what you've given is, it just says knowledge, wisdom, or to see.
Knowledge, wisdom, correct. So we'll have to include.
We'll watch your video.
We will
We'll
have
watch
to,
your
yeah,
video.
yeah. We will have
I'll
to,
watch it.
yeah. We will have to add Google in our Guru Parampara. We'll have to
No,
give.
no.
We'll have to say Google is
That's
our
just
Parapara Guru.
generic. No, we'll watch your video. Sorry.
See, a reason I'm saying do homework is it will make you search and do more research of yourself.
Got it. Yeah.
If I ask a question and do instant Google and give an answer, what is the point? The faster you get, the faster you forget. So Swango, after that there is the Avagraha. So Swango Jitah will become Jitah. Swango Jitah Krishno. Dhridah, Dha வந்து hard. Dhridah will become Dhridas. Same way, Sankarshanoच्युतः. Avagraha after no is basically Achyutah. Sankarshana Achyutah. So chanting of Achyutah should be practiced for your tongue to roll. Otherwise, it will become Achyutah. Chutaha Nadu. It has to be Achyutah. Achyutah. You'll have to practice it. Only then your tongue will roll. Varuno Varuno Vriksha Pushkaraksho Mahamanaha. Varuno Varuno Vriksha Pushkaraksho Mahamanaha. Again, if you have heard MS Subbalakshmi chant, these are some signature shlokas where it will ring in your ears the significance that she gives to Matra. Mahamanaha Naha. One of the most wonderful renditions. So this shloka, meaning of this shloka is he is the creator. He is the ordainer. He has perfect limbs, which means there's no shortage of any limbs anywhere. He is, again, whenever we say limbs, again, don't get into only the physical aspect of it. I'll keep on saying it so that you will say, Kumar, enough. We understand that beyond the physical element, we have to focus on subtle as well. He is the unconquered. He is the Krishna. He is very firm, stable. He is the Sankarshana Achyuta. He is Varuna. He is the brine, Brine. You all know what Varuna is, right? Okay. Varuna Bhagavan? No? When you do puja,
But
when you do puja, Kumbhasthapanam and all, don't you invoke Varuna Bhagavan inside? Okay. Next time pay attention and see. These are the things that you can take notes.
okay.
Yeah. He is the cosmic tree. He is the lotus eyed. Again, after a lot, many shlokas, again, lotus eye references come back. He is of great mind. So, the first word, Vedhaha, means he is the creator and ordainer. So, this is another example of a word where if you don't know the correct pronunciation, if you don't have Akshara Shuddhi, instead of Vedaha, you will say Veda, Veda, Da, means the meaning is completely different. Instead of saying Sama Veda, if you keep saying Sama Veda, the meaning is completely different. So, Akshara Shuddhi is very, very important. Swangaha, Suangaha. Swa means own, self. So he's got perfect limbs, complete in himself. Ajitaha, the unconquered. Krishnaha, the dark, the all attractive. Again, something that Fair and Lovely fans may not like it. But it is a very powerful message. Dark doesn't mean bad, inferior. Dhridaha, the firmly established. Anybody knows the meaning of what do you mean by dhridaha? Even in Tamil, it is the same word.
Literally means like strong will,
Very close to it.
Sankalpa.
Correct. Context is correct. More than strong, it will be
Like,
firm.
oh yeah, that's the right word.
Firm.
So,
Here again, I would say take these words and meanings and try to propagate the knowledge to your next generation or the generation next after that. Meaning of all this energy, chakra, prana, sukshma sharira, and activating all those energies, making it as a nityanushtana. There's a whole concept of that you have to do nityanushtana. That is nitya karma. You have to do it no matter what. You can't say I've got some body ache. I went to bed late, so I can't do it next day and all that stuff. That's something that you have to do, and it's for both men and women. It's not just for men. Men are more disciplined by putting the thread and say, okay, you better fear God and start doing all these things. Women have to practice on their own. So the advantage of this nityanushtana is that it keeps your mind, mental state very sharp, in focus and intact. Not only that, it keeps your mental balance very, very closely all through the day. I don't know whether I've ever mentioned this context. There is something called Ida and Pingala energy in your body, right side and left side, the sun side, the moon side, the hot side, and the cold side. Every day when you wake up in the morning till you go to sleep, these two sides of the body, they are not necessarily in balance. They're imbalanced. So if you educate yourself what is Ida, what is Pingala, which side is Ida, which side is Pingala, and if you find yourself in a very angry mood suddenly, then you can do pranayama with one side of the nostril, not the full pranayama, but one side of the nostril. That way you activate that side of either Ida or Pingala to balance out your emotional state. So when people say we practice Sanatana Dharma means what? These are those little tools that you have in your kitty that you continue to use it, practice it on a daily basis. It is like going to a gym and doing the workout every day to keep your physical body intact. There also you do right upper body, lower body, full body, ab, back, biceps, triceps, part piece by piece you do it. Similarly, you can put a schedule here and you can practice all these things, which in a way helps you from being very, very tough in difficult situations. You will have mental clarity to see things, understand things better, make good sound decisions, and very few chances of getting into this anxiety, depression kind of a scenario. And it's very essential for the next to next generations. All generations, you need to teach them. Otherwise, this is going to go away completely. This will be lost. And you're going to get into the aspect of depression, anxiety, have medications, pills, and which can lead to hallucinations because those medicines cross the blood brain barrier. Then you deal with the consequences of hallucinations, so on and so forth. So it's a very vicious cycle. So this is what you can contribute by learning something from here. More and more detail will come in Vedic Sampradaya Vidyapitha, where you can have PDFs and proper podcast. Keep your children, grandchildren by your side, and you can watch, make them read it, watch it, or encourage them to read it at their own pace. We cannot afford to let this knowledge go and not allow our future generations to move away from this. Sankarshana Achyutaha, which is Sankarshana Vyuha, ever non falling. Varunaha means Lord of Waters. Varuna Bhagavan means we refer to the Lord of Water. Now, see if the word has got one letter changed. Instead of Varunaha, you say Varunaha. Varunaha means the Varuni or the water power. One is the matter, which is water, one is the energy, water power. Vrikshaha, the cosmic tree of Dharma. Pushkara Akshaha, Pushkarakshaha. Pushkara means lotus, Aksha means eyed, lotus eyed. Mahamanaha, of great mind. So creation, Vyuha, and elemental sovereignty, they all converge in this shloka. Shloka number 60. Oh, I'm lagging behind, so I'm talking much more than what I should. So I'm going to accelerate. Bhagavan Bhagaha Nandi Vanamali Halayudha. Bhagavan Bhagaha Nandi Vanamali Halayudha. After Ha, there is a double avagraha, which means you have to give two matra. Di is Nandi is Dirgam, Vanamali, Li is Dirgam. Adityo Jyotiraadityas Sahishnurgati Sattamah. Adityo Jyotiraadityas Sahishnurgati Gadisattamah. Sahishnuhu is a word that all of you must have heard many a times, politically used, trying to project Hindus are asahishnu people, like intolerant people. Sahishnu means tolerance, asahishnu means intolerant. So, the meaning of this shloka is He is Bhagavan. He is the destroyer of pride. Pride in the negative sense, the arrogance. He is the joyous, again a repetition of attribute. He is the forest garlanded, means he's got a garland of forest flowers. I don't know how many of you know about the significance of that garland that Lord Vishnu is wearing. Again, additional trivia, which morning batch I could not because morning I didn't have coffee as soon as I woke up. So my brain was not functioning. He is the plow armed Balarama. He is the sun among the suns, sun, sun among the suns. He is the all enduring. He is of supreme path, Path. He is Bhagavan, means Lord of the six glories. Bhagaha, the destroyer of pride and unrighteous fortune, which means you have earned something that you don't deserve and you have earned it in the wrong way, not the right way. Anandi is the joyful. Vanamali, garlanded with the forest garland. Does anybody know the name of that garland? No? Vaijayanti. At least now you will remember. Don't Google. Yeah, quickly, immediately Google. Google. So Vaijayanti Mala, it's called Vaijayanti Mala. There are reasons why he's wearing that garland. The subtle meaning is that he is the triumphant and victorious. And this garland is unique because it is woven with flowers of 5 different colors and fragrances. 5 different colors and fragrances. And the significance of that is it is referencing the Pancha Tanmatra, the 5 subtle elements. And I hope you know the 5 elements. I don't have to repeat that. It also refers to the 5 human senses. So this Vaijayanti Mala is very, very important. Hala Yudaha, the plow weapon wielder of the Balarama form. Aditya, the very sun, Sun. Jyotir Aditya, the radiance amongst the Adityas, the light or the radiance. Sahishnuhu, the all enduring. And Gatisattamah, the very best refuge or path. So here the avatara, Balarama avatara, and that he is the refuge for all the devotees, all the beings, not just human beings, all the beings, they cluster as one. Now, the next group of shlokas, 61 to 70, is focusing on subtle embodiment, cosmic time. I don't know how many of you got the cosmic wheel infographic that I had shared with the group. Divine weapons, steadfastness, compassion, righteous action, and the sanctifying power of remembrance. So let's go to shloka number 61. Sudhanva khanda parashur daruno dravina pradah. Sudhanva khanda parashur daruno dravina pradah. So in Dravina Pradaha, there is no ip. So Dravina Pradaha. Divaspruk Sarva Dragvyaso Vachaspatirayo Nijaha. Divaspruk Sarva Dragvyaso Vachaspatirayo Nijaha. In some versions which I have not heard, but there is a version also that it says instead of Divaspruk, it is Divispruk. But I have never used it, so just for information purposes. The meaning of this shloka is he is the auspicious bowed. Bowed means bow and arrow, the bow, B-O-W. He is of the broken axe, reference to Parashuram Avatara. He is the terrible against the wicked or evil. He is the granter of wealth. He is like sky touching, massive. He is the all seeing Vyasa. Does anybody know who Vyasa was? Come on, you can unmute and say yes, no. Huh?
Vyasa Muni. Yeah.
What is this? What is Vyasa his name?
Veda Vyasa.
Veda Vyasa.
Yeah.
Very good. At least some information. Why is he called Veda Vyasa?
Because he was the one who wrote the Vedas, not sure.
Veda is not written by anybody. Apaurusheya. Vedas were heard by the sages and they transferred the knowledge orally. There was never a written documentation or author of Vedas. That's please be very clear. Apaurusheya.
Okay.
It's called the Shruti, not the Smriti, Shruti.
Mm.
Vyasa is a title. It's not a name. Whatever Vedas we have left is probably 1/10 of what the original size is. And in Dwapara Yuga, the sage's name is Krishna Dvaipayana. He felt in Kali Yuga, people will be actually useless, careless. They don't care about anything. They'll be just watching iPhone and iPad and TV, and whatever left is gone, will go Veda. So he just quickly collected whatever was there and codified it into 4 different Vedas. Rig Veda, Samaveda, Yajurveda, Atharvaveda. Because he codified it, is called the Veda Vyasa. Vyasa means guru or the composer. And we give significance to him, like Dakshinamurti. Vyasa Puja is very important that people do once in a year, the minimum. So he is the one who coded the Vedas. Vachaspatihi, Lord of Speech, the supreme expounder. Ayonijaha, Yoni, womb. Ayoni, not of any womb. Ayonijaha, not born of any womb or unborn. Why is he called as unborn or not born of any womb? All 3 senior students are very, very quiet and on mute.
There is no birth or death for
It's not a
God.
question of birth or death. There is nobody before him for you to say that he was born from.
Yeah.
He is the Adi. So that is why it's called unborn. So in this shloka, the avatara, the speech, and the aspect that he is Adi or unborn from any womb meet, converge. Shloka number 62. Trisama samagassama nirvanam bheshajam bhishak. Trisama samagassama nirvanam bheshajam bhishak. Sannyasa kricchamashanto निष्ठा शान्तिः परायणम् संन्यासकृच्छमः शान्तो निष्ठा शान्तिः परायणम्. The meaning of this shloka is he is praised by the three Saman hymns. While everything is called Rik, in Samaveda it is called Saman. The hymns are called Saman because it is musical in nature with Saptaswaras. So he is praised by the three Samans. He is the singer of Saman himself. He is the Saman itself. Can anybody say where this is being talked about? In which book? And when? See, there's a lot of information the USA team is giving. I'm trying to give more and more incentive for more attendance, consistent attendance. Go to Bhagavad Gita. Then he's giving the Gita Upadesham. And he's also giving the Vishwarupa Darshanam. He will say, of all the Vedas, I am Samaveda. Okay? So the four Vedas, as I said, is Rig, Yajus, Sama, Atharva. He is of supreme peace. P-A-C, peace, Shanti. He is the medicine and he is the physician. He is the founder of renunciation. Renunciation means give away all the attachments to everything, renounce everything, which is basically sannyasa. He is the calm, he is the peace itself. He is steady, very firm. And he is the ultimate goal for all beings. Trisama, praised by the three Saman hymns. Samagaha, the singer of Saman. Sama, Saman itself. Nirvanam, supreme peace, which is basically reach liberation. And you achieve that by blowing out all the suffering. Remove the sufferings and grief and sorrow. Bheshajam, the medicine. Bhishak, the physician. In fact, I have got a domain name in the name of Bhishak as a business. That is for what I wanted to start as a mental behavioral health business. I chose Bhishak as the name. It is registered. Idea is that each one of us should attempt to promote such words, which are very native Sanskrit words, and make it more popular. Because those who don't know will say, hey, what is this? I've never heard of this, unique. Then you start explaining it to them. So slowly these words will become more popular than using all the half truncated meanings of university and so. University and Vidyapita is not the same, but we don't have a choice. We have to use English words. I'm sounding like a whining guy, like all the time. I'm not whining. I'm just promoting my own Sanatana Dharma. That's it. Nothing else. I don't have any ill feeling towards anything else. Sannyasa Kriti, the founder of the path of renunciation, which is also the Vyasa form. Samaha, the calmly poised mind. That is very, very important. We ignore it, we take it for granted, and we believe it is something that you can get it so easily. No, you have to do the sadhana for years and years and years for you to be able to come to that state of mind. Shantaha, peace itself. Nishtha, very steady, firm mind. Shantihi, peace incarnate. Parayanam, the ultimate goal, which is moksha or liberation, the ultimate goal. So in this shloka, the hymns, the healing aspect, and final ultimate peace, they converge. Very odd combination, but it is what it is. Are the meanings helpful, interesting, or is it getting a little boring and theoretical? Because I can just straight away get into the shlokas and meanings and be done with it quickly.
No, it is interesting.
Okay. शुभांगः शान्तिदस्त्रष्टा कुमुदः कुवलेशयः शुभांगः शान्तिदस्त्रष्टा कुमुदः कुवलेशयः गोहितो गोपतिर्गोप्ता वृषभाक्षो वृषप्रियः गोहितो गोपतिर्गोप्ता वृषभाक्षो वृषप्रियः. Again, there is no ip there, it is vrishapriyah. So the meaning of this shloka is, he is of auspicious limbs. Again, don't go to the physical aspect. Limbs means, oh, arms. What is auspicious about arms? No. Peace, he is the peace giver. So you worship him, you have the bhakti, you have the devotion towards him, you will achieve peace. He is the creator. He is the delighter. He is the reposer in waters. He is the well-wisher and lord of cows. He is the protector of cows. He is the protector of all beings. He is a bull's eye and is dear to the bull of Dharma. Shubhangaha, which is auspicious limbs. Shantidaha, giver of peace. Srashta, the creator. So if you don't know Sanskrit, you can start combining or attach and do the guesswork, pay attention. Srishti, Srashta. So they all come from the same root. So Srashta is the creator. Kumudaha, one who delights in the earth. Kumuda. Kuvaleshayaha, reposing on the cosmic waters. Gohitaha, well-wisher of cows and earth. Gopatihi, lord of cows. Gopta, protector. Vrishabhakshaha, whose eyes are like the bulls, or who rains favors like the bull cloud. That means is very generous in doing favors. And Vrishapriyaha, dear to dharma. So earth, cow, water, and dharma converge in this shloka. I'll quickly take one more, which means I'm only falling short by one shloka from the morning batch, which is okay. We'll catch up the next time. Anivarti nivrittatma sankshepa kshema Anivarti nivrittatma sankshepa kshema Srivatsavaksha Srivasas Sripati Srimatambarah Srivatsavaksha Srivasas Sripati Srimatambarah. He is unreturning from Dharma, meaning he doesn't turn back from his promises to his devotees. He is of withdrawn self, withdrawn. He is the gatherer. He is the maker of welfare and auspiciousness. He is with Srivatsa on his chest. This we have talked in one of the previous shlokas. If you remember the previous shlokas, you will know. Other than Srivatsa, what else does he have on his chest? Think about it. He is the abode of Sri. He is the Lord of Sri. He is the best among the prosperous. So I will stop here. I don't want to abruptly end. I'll give the meaning of the word in the next class and then continue to catch up with the one shloka that we are falling short. Try to be more interactive. If you don't know the answer, it's okay. You're here to learn. But let's make it more interesting. Otherwise, I think I'm talking to a wall. So some interaction will be of help. And obviously, give me feedback if this was over the top meanings and digressions, or it makes it interesting for all of you. We can do the adjustment accordingly. Take care. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Sure. Bye.